I'm just going to wait a little bit and see if anybody gets on. I never come up with the right time to do these lives. That's Roxy, and I'm sure Bougie will be heading here in a minute. There's Bougie, and there is Paris. Well, it's been 1 minute. And before I announce what I want to announce, I'm going to wait and see if anybody gets on. Coconut Dreams, you're here. I do remember you from the other live. How are you? I'm so glad you came by. I'm still trying to wait. I've got some stuff to say, and I've been waiting 2 years, over 2 years, to be able to get to this point. And I've got something to announce that's not for sure, but is looking pretty good. I'm doing good today, Coconut Dream. I'm not showing myself on camera because I have not got my hair done. I mean, my hair is slicked back in a bun, and I'm just sitting here. Hi, really, Lily. You guys are coming in. I'm so happy. I hope Brooke shows up. Brooke from Southern Illinois. There you are, Brooke. I do. I just was talking about you. Hi. I need to set a direct time when I'm going to do my lives so you guys can find me. But I don't know what time to do it. I'm off. Their heads are stuck. They look like they are, don't they? See, Pet Dad's out there. He's getting ready to mow inside the fence, and I hope he doesn't make it too loud for you guys to hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? I've got some exciting news to share. Can you hear me? You think that mower's going to be too loud? If it is, I'll go in the house. Yes, they are. They are adorable. I love my dogs. I mean, I know everybody loves their dogs, but you really don't understand, maybe, that these dogs are. I do everything for them like they're my kids. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on, and sadly, you guys might not be the ones on a waiting list. I've had this channel, but you can get on a waiting list if you want to. But I've had this channel for years, and I literally have been looking for years for the day to be able to make this announcement. So I've been looking for a male. I joined Ghana. I'm looking for a male to buy or a sorry, excuse me, a health tested male stud for to breed my two girls with. The black dog is Paris. Here's Pet Dad. Hey, hang on a minute. He'll get past us. Can you still hear me? I've got my earbuds in. I hope you can still hear me. Anyway, the black dog is Paris. I'll try to zoom in on her. She's still got her little underpants on. Bougie's coming out of heat, but Paris is still in. That's Paris. You can't hardly ever see her because she's a black phantom doodle. See, her legs have got the gray on them. It's really silver. Okay, good. Really, Lily, you're looking too? Well, here's the thing. I've been looking for a male for my girls to buy but I wanted to guardian home it because I could have four doodles, but I don't want to have the male living in the house with me when they are in heat. That's what the problem has been. I know. I wish we could show each other's dogs. That's what I'd like, or put a picture in the chat, something like that. All right, I just got permission. Oh, here I go. I'm waiting on Pet Dad. He's not going to be up by the house for long, and then he'll get away from the house and you can hear me better. We both got together. We've got a lot of property. We both got together yesterday and mowed outside the fence. But today he's doing inside the fence by himself. And there's not all that much. It's maybe a half an acre. Okay. So Brooke, did you ever? Let me see if I'm getting the right one. Oh no, it's really Lily I'm talking about. Did you ever find the male? Are you still looking? Yeah. So he's getting farther away. So anyway, I have literally been looking for so long for a male for my girls. I wanted it healthy, beautiful. Its genetics had to match up with my stuff on my dogs. I even actually bought a little puppy, a little boy puppy one time, and that lady was horrible to me. I actually had bought Roxy, this one, from that lady, and I don't really know her. Okay, really, Lily. Well, I might be able to help you out with a male someday. But I bought Roxy, and I didn't intend to breed her. I had her spayed at 6 months. Pet Dad is outside the front now. Come on, Pet Dad. Let me get this done here. Oh, good. Brooke, you just make me so encouraged. I hope that if anybody that's watching, hi, Coconut Dream, I'm glad you were able to come back because I haven't told the announcement. I'm so absolutely excited. Oh, they are really, Lily. Yeah. I mean, I get why people do the neutering, but see, after I got Roxy, that's my pet dad, my husband, my girl's dad out there. He's getting away from the house now, so you guys can hear me better. He's mowing inside the fence. He decided to mow when I decided to go live. Yeah, that's the pet dad. Well, anyway, hi Paris, you sweet baby. That's Paris. Give me your, give me your. Put your foot on my hand. Put your foot. Paris, put your foot. Good girl. There she goes. Okay. So I looked and looked and looked. Maya loves X smiley face. Hi. Oh yes. You guys, if you just knew how I deeply love these dogs. They are my babies. Oh my gosh. So I've been looking, and anyway, I bought this one here is Roxy. I bought her from a lady near us that was known for raising awesome dogs, and I ordered her, and I've got even pictures of her on my channel when she was being born, when she was born, and everything about her life. But I had her spayed. Then when I found out from having her how awesome golden doodles are, I wanted to get another one, but I wanted to see if I could challenge myself as to how awesome a puppy, really good puppies that I could raise for people that really deserved a good dog. And that was what started this whole thing with me. Now, I just want to say, excuse me, Bougie looks a little rough today, but she's been in heat and I don't bother her much. I don't brush her when she's in heat. She did get to get out of her diapers today, though. Well, Lily, if you do that, really, Lily, get in touch with me because, um, you know, that would be something I'd be interested in talking to you about. They're just saying, Pet Dad, why don't you go on? You're too loud. Don't leave, Brooke. I understand. I'm glad you did get to stop by, though. You guys tell me when you think it'd be a good time for me to go live, and I'm going to start putting the time up for it. Brooke, you'll have to watch the live after it reposts so you can find out my news because it's good. Really good. Okay, well, I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you soon on another live. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so I bought this dog from the lady that I got Roxy from, and I noticed that she wasn't nearly as forthcoming with pictures and video like she had been. Bye, Brooke. Good to see you here. See you soon. Um, She only sent me pictures of her holding him, like pointing toward the camera and stuff, but he was really pretty. And long story short, I paid for him and I went to get him. I even paid to health test him. Coconut Dream. If I would had to get another type of dog, my next favorite one. Let's see. I've owned boxers for the whole 13 years I had them. Then I owned three English bulldogs for their whole life. And then I wanted a doodle after I got this doodle because the first one, Roxy, hugs really, really. Um, and then I saw how awesome the doodles were. So I don't know if I would ever get another type of dog right now because I can't think of anything that has ever been as loving, as friendly to others, as children friendly, that is as smart. I don't know. I could get teary eyed about these dogs. They're just that good. I don't understand the doodle hate that people have, but I'd have to think about that Coconut Dream. I'll get back with you on that. I'm not sure. So anyway, I got this dog and I paid for this little puppy and I named him Bodie. I paid to have him health tested before I bought him. Really, Lily, I have not. My cousin had a Great Pyrenees and my cousin did pass away and I don't know what happened to his dog, but I would have taken that dog in. I imagine one of his in-laws took it in, but I do love those dogs too. I think I love every dog actually, but Pyrenees I would love. Hi, Allison Jones. Welcome. You're hearing some news that I have been waiting to announce for a while. I see our viewership has gone down. I forgot I'm eating peanuts. I forgot I started chewing them. Sorry. Anyway, I bought this puppy and I got him home and he didn't have a tail. They sold me a dog with no tail. And that way I made her give me a refund and she was really mad. She got on Facebook and badmouthed me and called me. She said we weren't a very good family, which is hilarious because I can tell you anybody that knows us, and we know a lot of people, they'd say that if they died and came back as something else, they'd like to be one of our dogs. So there you go. If anyone is not subscribed today, would you please consider subscribing to my channel so that I can get my subscribership up? Please comment, give me a thumbs up, smiley face, whatever. So, I'm not going to, yeah, thank you, really, Lily. No, that woman was just mad because she had that one puppy left. And as I said, she had a pretty good reputation, but she showed her true colors that time. She was not into raising dogs anymore, apparently. She had gotten an outside job. And she had told me, when I get this litter gone, I'm not going to raise anymore. And I thought, well, I get it. You should get out of it if you're tired of it. But she couldn't get this puppy sold, so she got me to buy it and let me health test it and stuff. And it was clear. You know, it was healthy clear, but it didn't have a tail. And I knew if I raised puppies off of that male and people saw that it didn't have a tail, they were not going to want a puppy. And I didn't want to raise a litter of puppies if people wanted that beautiful doodle tail and they didn't have a tail. So, I mean, somebody would have took the puppy, but I am wanting to raise awesome, really good, as much as humanly possible pets for some people that really want a good, loving pet that they want to take care of, like I want to take care of mine. That's what I wanted. So I took the dog back. She badmouthed me on Facebook, and I laughed about it, and the rest is history. So I promise now I'm going to tell you what is going on. I've been searching for 2 years for a good male, and I've gone through so many people that like got mad at me and said, "Why do you need to get health testing on our male?" This was if I was going to use it for stud service, or I would try to buy a puppy and they would say, "Well, we don't health test our males. We're just trying to raise a litter of puppies off our house dog." See, that's what you don't want to buy if you want to not have your heart broken and if you don't want to wonder what your dog's going to look like. I mean, likely it'll be beautiful, But have you guys not seen some golden doodle puppies for sale or for adoption online that you can tell they just stuck two dogs together not knowing anything about their genetics? And then the dogs had no hair on their legs and their body was like real long hair, or their head didn't have any hair. Okay, really, Lily, I understand. Thank you. Thank you for not leaving us. Um, that's why I wanted to health test and genetically test. Also, I didn't want hip dysplasia in the puppies. I still can't prevent it. I'm not God, but if I OFA test on the male and female, I can rule it out quite a bit. And that was what I wanted. Mine are OFA tested, and and they're Embark and Orivet both genetically tested, so I can tell by comparing the Orivet and the Embark genetic testing that they're pretty close, and they are. And my girls are CKC registered. I had them registered because I had to go jump through some hoops, but I was able to do it by proving the parents and by proving how they looked as they grew up. I had to have pictures of them not groomed, and the CKC does register non-purebred golden doodles. So I have that, and I have their Embark genetic and Orivet genetic test numbers on their CKC registration, which is amazing because anybody that wants to look at our girls' registration can see that they have been genetically tested and the numbers are on there. So they're able to take those numbers and call the CKC and make sure our girls are what we said they were. Uh, so I've gone through horrible things, smart mouth people, people telling me. It seems like if you're from Michigan, I apologize, but in Michigan, I got a hold of a lot of dog breeders that were just so thinking I was just so stupid for wanting to be like I am about this testing and about knowing about their males and a puppy I might be going to buy and stuff like that. Uh, and then I found a lady in Michigan that was so sweet, and she helped me get uh, a hold of someone that could fast track me because of my testing and my pickiness into Ghana, the Golden Doodle Associate. Hi, Brooke, I'm glad you're back. I still drug around until you got back so you could hear me. Anyway, that lady helped me get the Golden Doodle Association of North America entry ship, and I paid my fee and all that, but she knew that I was serious about wanting to be a member and wanting to raise healthy puppies. And through them, you can go ahead and get in their database and get a male for a stud. But I have to have a litter of puppies with my girls that are tested before I can really do what I want to do, because I want to be the third tier of that. So that's why I've had so much trouble, but I've just done it to check all my boxes. Really, Lily, dogs can be a pain in the butt, but in a sweet way. I know. How many times a day I say, Bougie, Paris, Roxy, calm down, you're getting on my nerves. I say stuff like that to them. So, I was sitting up late the other night, and I never stay up that late. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got a text message off of one of my ads that I had put up online. I had actually forgot I had put the ad up. And she said, I'm so sorry. I'm texting you this late. I hope I don't wake you up, which I was up. Oh, you're in Northern Illinois. Okay, I've got family up there. I just drove up there last week. I've got an uncle that is in a nursing home up near Chicago. I've got a cousin that drives a race car for NASCAR. He lives up there, and I just went to see him while I was up there seeing my uncle. Yeah, I got a lot of family in Northern Illinois. So anyway, this lady was texting me about she had seen my ad and would I want to see about using her golden doodle for stud service. And I was like, I was so excited because she showed me a picture, and then I thought, well, there's going to be something wrong, like there always is. She's going to not be health tested or this or that. And I had in the ad that I wanted health tested. Yeah, you can say your town. Go ahead. Absolutely. Go ahead, Brooke. I'd like to know where you're from. and see if Alex knows you or knows who you are. What town are you from? I don't tell what town I'm from for obvious reasons, but I am in the South, as you can tell by my accent. By the way, while Brooke's posting her town, Libertyville. Now, I don't know that town. I haven't heard of that town. Is it near, what big city is it near? Like Springfield, or is it near Brookfield, or Chicago, or like that? Or is it Effingham, Champaign? So the lady texted me. Her dog was embark tested, but not OFA tested. And I told her that I had to have OFA testing. I just had to, and I was very nice. Oh, Chicago is near Liberty. Well, you are definitely up there in northern Illinois. I live in Illinois, in southern Illinois, the very most far down southern Illinois that you can get. That's where I live. I've lived in Illinois all my life. Um, so the lady sent me her embark testing, and I was going to see if she would let me pay for OFA testing because her doodle was so pretty. He was a boy cream doodle, like Bougie's the cream doodle, and yeah, yeah. You told me you lived in Illinois. I thought you lived in Southern Illinois too, but Northern Illinois, I got a lot of family up there. Yeah, you live far. I tell you what though, Brooke, or really, Lily, I was going to drive all the way to Michigan for a stud that was health tested that I liked. It was pretty for these girls, but now I don't think I'm going to have to. Uh, so it's really not that far. I drive up there and back in one day and visit my uncle. I took him driving around that day, put him in my car, and took him riding and everything. And he's in a wheelchair. Uh, so the lady sent me her doodle credentials, and she had her dogs that was clear, except it carried the golden retriever ichthyosis gene, which is just like a dandruff dogs get, and they don't all get it, and hers hadn't showed signs of it. But that's the only thing that my girls have too. They carry that gene. They don't have it. They don't show signs of it. But our vet told me to be sure and use a clear male so the puppies will never have that carry that gene. And that was the only thing we had. Here's Pet Dad again, hanging around the porch. Hang on a minute. If anybody that's watching hasn't subscribed, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Really, Lily, you live in Florida? Listen, Destin, Florida is my 100% most favorite place to visit. Love that place. I love it. I wish I lived in Florida, but Pet Dad won't move there because he says it's too hot. We get changing seasons here. But I didn't think it was bad in Florida. When we went down there in July, the air tasted like salt, and I loved that. And even in July, it seemed like the air wasn't hot. I don't know. It was different than it is here. Um, so the lady, I couldn't use her dog because it had the ichthyosis gene. So then she sent me a picture of her boyfriend's dog. Now there's where the announcement is. This is a beautiful, beautiful, full-blooded poodle male, cream with red ears. He's gorgeous. He's health tested. Oh, I know. Lily, I tell you right now, it was so hot yesterday. We mowed at like 7 o'clock in the evening. We got both mowers out and we mowed at the same time to get it done. It took us an hour and a half with both mowers. That's how much property we have to mow. I guess when your body's used to living there, you do sweat. I was on the beach every time I was there, and it was nice. I liked it. But I know how it's so hot here at midnight you can't stand it. So anyway, the lady's boyfriend, husband, whatever he is, sent me pictures of this poodle. He's He's a beautiful cream, like a. She said he used to be real red, and he turned cream. Well, see, Roxy did that. This Roxy you're seeing right now, she lightened in color, but in the winter she turns red. Oh, Lily, Lily, you got to be careful of that heat. You got to be careful about mowing that heat like that. You'll have a heat stroke. So the guy sent me the OFA test. I mean the embark testing on his poodle. It was awesome, and but he wasn't OFA tested. And they were so nice. They seemed like they were friends with me. They talked and chatted back and forth for hours. And as it turns out, what time did you mow in the afternoon? If you don't care, tell me really. Yeah, we were gonna snowbird. We bought a motorhome about a month ago, and already we're going to pick it up and sign the papers. And I backed out. I thought, I don't have any bills, and I don't need to get a motorhome right now. And it was full price in the middle of the summertime, so I told Pet Dad, let's just wait and see if we can get one in off season. We used to have one, and we sold it, so we could snowbird if we wanted to. And if you're talking about loving snow, I love snow. That's another reason I wouldn't want to move to Florida for sure because I love snow. I don't like for it to stay forever though. So the man sent me the genetic testing on the male, and it was perfect. There was not one thing. It was completely clear of everything. Oh, really, Lily? How much property do you have, and do you live in the country? Oh, a push mower. Oh my goodness. Do you know I used to push mow our 1 acre yard when I was pregnant just for exercise, and our neighbors would have a fit, but it didn't hurt me. Hey, Bougie, where'd you go? There's Paris right there. I guess Bougie's over here laying in front of this fan. I put a fan on outside for him. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Brooke. You got to mow today because it's hot, super hot today. So, this man with the poodle, I got permission from him a while ago. Oh, you went to Missouri, huh? Where did you go in Missouri? St. Louis? Sorry, I had to get my Pepsi and peanuts. I drink Pepsis and peanuts in them. Uh, After I discovered that this poodle, I don't even know his name. Brooke, are you going to have to push mow that? I hope not. I hope you got a riding lawnmower. We've got two of them, and we mow at the same time now, so we can get it done. I forgot to let another peanut go in my mouth. I can't. I'm gonna be chewing that up. Sorry. Okay. I had a message came. Anyway, this guy that has this poodle, he did not have it OFA tested. Can I tell you how beautiful that poodle is? Oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. But after I talked to him a while, they decided that they would go ahead and see about having him OFA tested if they can find a vet near them. They live in Missouri. I gave them the name of the vet that in Kentucky that did our girls, the OFA on our girls. And I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to go ahead and have him tested either near them or the one at Paducah that we used. So if he does, I will have a male for my girls. And hopefully anytime, that we decide to get a litter, they'll be still there. And hopefully they might even sell him to me. And I can guardian home him. But that's way down the road. Oh gosh, you got a push mow. If I was there, I'd do it. I'd do it for you or help you. I love to mow, but I don't love to mow when it's this hot. Oh, Sage Beach in the Ozark. I've not been there. I've been to the Ozarks, so. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. So, pray for everybody that's mowing today. By the way, if you pray for our poor folks that's mowing. I've got my mowing done. The pet dad's finishing up inside the fence, which he enjoys. So, I do believe I have a male for my girls that I can at least use for breeding, and I'm not going to breed both of the girls at the same time. It's 100 degrees where you are? Golly. Good Lord. That makes me want to get in my car and go up there and help you mow. I tell you, it's too hot to push mow for sure, unless you go do it with some headlights. Strap some flashlights on the front of your lawnmower and mow at night. You look for headlights. But anyway, guys, I know this has been long. One left on here for now. But in December or whenever their next heat cycle comes in, it's too late now. But this December, that'll give him time to get his health testing. I mean, his OFA testing on his male, and then get the result back because it takes a little while, a month or two. And if that dog tests clear or tests a good score for hips and knees, I have a husband for Bougie. And oh, I just got tear up when I think how beautiful those puppies are going to be because I read the genetics and they've got the face furnishings, where you got the lot of the beard, the eyebrows, the mustache, and the nose is the right length for a poodle. It's got, for a doodle, it's got the right tail length. Oh, I'm going to be able to finally get this done and see what her puppies will look like. Health tested, genetic screening for health, and hips done. We've got a couple of people, I hate it right now, Bissell is their name, a couple. It's on my channel, and they had a bad experience with hip dysplasia, and they told me they wanted to see about one of our puppies when we did find a male that was suitable for our girls. And Paris will probably be, her litter afterwards will be by that one if everything works all right with that guy. But I will be able to share a picture of the male on my channel. I asked for permission and they gave it to me to share a picture. They sent me several pictures of the male and they said it would be okay if I did it. So I'm going to share when I put up a video. I haven't got it completely filmed and edited yet. That's one reason I went live. But so I just want to know how many of you guys are going to have to mow today or this week. I bet everybody's going to have to mow this week, aren't they? Oh man, I need to see some of your YouTube videos. Did you? I tried to subscribe to one of you guys' channels and it wouldn't even pull it up, and I don't know what I was doing wrong. I would love to see your dogs. I would love to see everybody's dogs. I like to see how pretty they are. I'm on a lot of Reddit groups about Goldendoodles, and I watch a lot of Goldendoodles online. Roxy's warm. I've got this fan on though. They'd rather be out here than they would rather be in the house. Somebody I tried to look and tried to subscribe to their channel, and Brooke, and I don't remember who it was, but it wouldn't let me. Why are you not allowed to post? What'd they do? You get offended at something you said? I tell you, you have to be so careful everything you say on these things because they will report you. I mean, it don't matter. You don't know. You can walk through the living room with the TV on and a song playing, and they'll flag your channel. I usually go outside so they don't do that to me. That must be done. He's left the yard and closing the gate. See, that didn't take long. Well, I'd like to see that. Really, Lily. I don't know. I would hope I could catch it. I'd like to see it. I like to see people's YouTube channels. I like to support people. One of my sons gets on TikTok live all the time, and he's telling me to do it, and I don't really have, people request to follow me all the time, and I don't really fool with that. I need to do it because it'd probably be helpful when I get puppies. I don't know. There's Boo. I was looking for Bougie. She needs her hair did today, but I'm not gonna. I was gonna bathe her today, but I think I'm gonna wait till Wednesday. I've got a big grooming tub out here. I've showed everybody that before. Sitting by it, there it is. It's covered up, but I groom them. Oh, Brooke, are you really really young? I don't care how old anybody is. I'm old, and I'm happy. I'm proud of it. Because you know what? A lot of people didn't get to live to be old. They've got a concrete pillow out in the cemetery. You know what I mean? I don't care. I've had people get on my lives and say, this, this woman's old, or this, what's really old. And I'm like, well, yep. And I'm proud of it too. I'm friends with everybody. You're really young, kinda. You're 11. I would have thought you were in your late teens, early 20s, just from the stuff you say. I thought you were probably older than that, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad for everybody that comes on and watches our girls. You're younger than 15. That surprises me. Well, you guys can come and visit anytime. I drive a school bus 6 hours a day when school's in session, and I've been driving a bus for a long time, many, many, many years, and I enjoy my students. We have a good time. I have a vocational bus route, so I drive 6 hours a day. I drive three routes from 6:30 in the morning until noon. Yeah, yeah, I drive a bus. I've been driving a bus for a lot more years than you'd believe. And I do courier work. I've got my own business too, but it's when I'm on call. I just take hospital stuff to people's lab specimens. I transport them between places for emergencies and stuff like that. I stay busy. For an old lady, I stay busy, but I'm going to stay busy until I can't do it anymore. And I cut my dog's hair. I groom my own dogs. Trying to keep these girls in frame, but I'm not. I'm having trouble. Paris laying over there chewing on a bone. I don't know how old you have to be to make a YouTube video. I never even knew they restricted that. I always put on my videos that it's not made for kids, but you have to do that. Yeah, there's a lot of kids on YouTube. There's a girl named Lily Rhodes. I wonder if you're Lily Rhodes. She does horses. She rides horses in competition, and I love to watch her ride horses. And she might be, I don't know how old she is. She might be 12, 11 or 12 if she's that old. But her dad and mom have a YouTube channel that's very successful, and I watch it. Hey, Bougie, where you going? You know Pet Dad's coming out here, don't you? You waiting on him to open the door? I always keep a fan going if it's very hot out so they don't get too hot, but they like to be outside. I don't know if Coconut Dreams left or not. If they said they were leaving, I didn't see them. Oh, your mom has a YouTube. Listen, I wish there was some way we could figure it out. She has it about dogs. That would be something I'd be interested in. I'd subscribe if I knew what it was. Does she have it about Goldendoodles, or what kind of dogs does she have? Okay, that'd be awesome, Brooke. That would be awesome. I want to get my subscribers up. I've been doing this for 2 or 3 years, and I had a whole lot more, but then I went for a while and didn't post, and some of them unsubscribed. And I also think sometimes you get your sunshine and wax. Does she groom? Is that her? Is that what she does? Really, really, Lily? Does she groom dogs? Because I watch groomers. Okay, well, if she has her channel, I'll subscribe to it, especially if she grooms dogs. That's how I learned how to groom, was watching people groom dogs online. I already have an Illinois license to do hair, so do people's hair. So I learned how to groom my own dogs because I didn't like taking them to the groomer because they always came back more terrified than they did the time before. Dog walks are boarding for cats too. I love cats too. That'd be good. I would watch that. Never even thought about that. About making videos about that. I wish I could make videos about bus driving because boy, that's an interesting job. Believe me. Paris, why don't you get over here and chew on that bone where somebody can see you? Paris, come here. Paris, there you are. Where's your bone? You didn't have to leave your bone sitting there. I'm sorry you lost all three of your cats. That's hard. That's what happened to me. I had three boxers, two rescues, and one I bought. And then I had, they lived their whole life and they died one at a time from cancer, two of them, and one of them from heart trouble at 13, which is old for a boxer. And then I got three English bulldogs, and they usually live, on a good day, they make it to 5 years old. And one of mine made it to 11 years old. And then the middle one was 5, and then the littlest one was a little younger than that. But they died of cancer. Oh no, really, Lily, that is horrible. Coyotes are horrible, but people shooting cats, honestly, oh my gosh. Sometimes I want to start marching on the Capitol and making a prison term stiffer for people who abuse animals because they don't get it in nearly enough trouble for what they do to them. I was watching stuff on Dr. Pole yesterday about that. Bridgie thinks Pet Dad's coming out here and she's standing there waiting on him. Good deal, Brooke H. If you're talking to me, oh, Lily, okay. I can't get off the live and check anything or it'll kick the live off. Oh, you do really, Lily? We take care of those things around here. We live out in the country. But I still watch my dogs really carefully. I mean, we can stay out, and I do have a license to carry, if you know what that means, if you're old enough to know what that means. But I keep that with me and go outside and watch them. Okay, Brooke. Denise, I was just talking about you a while ago. Did you hear my announcement? I finally got to make my announcement, and I recognize Denise Bissell. I recognize you. I think I finally found the mail for the girls yesterday. I was talking about you guys um, looking for one that was tested and gets hip dysplasia because I remembered you posted about that happening to your dog. Remember? I think you're the one I'm thinking of. Well, I had an ad. I've had ads out for a while to screen through people, and a lady got in touch with me through one of those ads, and she doesn't live maybe a couple of hours from me, and they had a male Goldendoodle that was cream like bougie, but her genetics she had. Are you talking to me, Brooke H? Probably did. I used to make videos, but it wasn't on the Holy Goldendoodles channel. They probably changed the name and moved them all over. Anyway, Denise, I got to tell you, um, she sent me her genetic testing on her male, and he had the ichthyosis gene, carrying gene, which that's the only one the only one my girls have. And the vet had told me to cancel that out to have a clear male. Excuse me. But anyway, her husband or boyfriend one has a beautiful poodle, and it was genetically tested. It's registered. It's beautiful, but he didn't have his OFA testing. So they agreed through a lot of conversation, and they are awesome people. But they told me that they will go ahead and check into OFA testing their male poodle, and they gave me permission to post pictures of him on a future YouTube video when I make it. And if that OFA testing comes out right, comes out with a good score, then in December, when the girls have their next heat cycle, we're going to breed Bougie with him. Not Paris. I don't want to breed them both at the same time, but Bougie, I'll try breeding her with him first and see what happens. But they're not that far away. The one I had found before that was a possibility was in Michigan, but I gave him the name of my vet that did our OFA testing, and they were. It's going to be in Missouri. To Denise, the people that own him are in Missouri. They sent me many pictures of him. I'm not going to go meet them until their OFA testing comes, because it would just be really not, obviously not worth it to do that. But even though they are some of the nicest people, I feel like I know them already, and they were very forthcoming with everything. And the more I talked to them, they said they didn't have the OFA testing, and I said, well, I mean, would you be willing to do that? I said, if I got it done at this vet here, and they were real good, and they were not. I mean, you can get all kinds of prices on that, and it is expensive to have OFA testing done. But if you pay your deposit and set your appointment up, um, it's not that bad. And I had both of the girls done, and they gave me a little bit of a deal because I had them done at one time. So they said that they were going to look into doing that, and if they do, and the score's good, that's what we're going to do. They told me that what the fee would be, and I'm so excited because I've been looking for almost 2.5 years for a good health tested male that was pretty and had the right genetics. This male has got the face furnishings, the eyebrows, the beard, the nose, the long nose, like you want them to have, and everything, and no merle in them. I just I couldn't believe how pretty this dog was and how the genetics matched with ours. So that's what, Denise, you was one of them I thought about, because it's either you or your husband. Bob, is he your husband? Or Bob is also on here too. Has been on here talking to me about their doodle. I was thinking you guys had one that had hip dysplasia surgery, maybe. But yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah. Well, see, I remembered you. I'm surprised the way I am sometimes. But I loved it. I love the way this dog looks, and I'm going to make a video as soon as I can get one finished editing and get it put together in the next day. Maybe today. I don't know. Oh, it was for the knee. Okay, yeah. I knew it was something like that. I remembered that. But anyway, I'm going to show pictures of him on here. And if the OFA testing don't come out, that's all right, because he's still a beautiful poodle. But they sent me about 5 pictures of him, and he's really gorgeous. And I think he's kind of like Roxy here. I'm petting Roxy. She said when he was younger he was a lot redder than he is now, but he's still cream, kind of with red ears like Bougie. Brooke, are you talking to me? My girls, about my girls? Bougie, Paris, and Roxy are my doodles. But Roxy stayed. She's not going to have puppies. She's my oldest doodle. But anyway, guys, I've been on here 50 minutes. Oh, Denise, TPLO surgery. Now, what all, I know it's going to be hard for you to type all that, but I was thinking it was for hip dysplasia, but I guess there's a lot of people that talk to me on my messages, and I sometimes forget stuff, specific stuff anyway. I bought a bunch of bows to start putting bows in the girls' hair when I groom them. I might just do a video on TPLO. Ooh, good Lord, Denise, that looks painful. Tibial plateau ligament osteotomy. My goodness. Well, I did everything I know to do from testing my girls, and I can't guarantee anything. I'm not God or anything like that, but if I breed puppies, I'm going to make sure that I do as much as I can do. What are you doing, Roxanne? You good girl. I'm gonna try to raise some good dogs, good healthy dogs. Well, I'm glad, Denise. I'm glad he's great. They deserve everything. These dogs, I just get up every day just to take care of them. I really do. There is nothing like it. Okay, so seriously, this time I'm gonna go. Denise, thank you so much for being here. 5 grand a piece. I knew it was expensive. I've told a few people in my family about that. Oh my goodness. I know if your dog's sick, it don't matter. You're gonna take care of him, aren't you? Pet Dad's done mowing. Okay, Denise, I will keep in touch. I'm glad you stopped by and watched the live. If nobody's subscribed, get subscribed for me. Click like. Do the thing. I'm trying to grow this channel, and it's going to grow, and I'm going to be showing some puppies on here one day. And you girls, Brooke and Lily, I'm glad you stopped by. Coconut Dreams, I think you're gone. I got to go. I'm sorry. I'll be back on, though. I'll get back on. I'm going to do lives. As soon as I figure out a good time to do them, I'm going to let you know when I'm doing them, too. So everybody have an awesome day. Stay cool. If you're going to mow, do it in the dark if you can. Strap some flashlights on your mower and go for it. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you so much. Have an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Bye.